Welcome back to Adventures of Cletus. Last episode we replaced the brake hoses on this old truck. It went well. Passenger side up where the brake line hooks to the hose, it was a little rounded off and I had to use a vice grip on it. If you're gonna do brake lines, people, please use line wrenches. Open wrenches they're just gonna slip and round it off, and it makes it a pain in the butt for the next guy. And why do I always have to be the next guy? But we got it done. What we're gonna do this time is we're going to change the master cylinder, or the master cylinder. Sorry, don't get dizzy. Just remove two brake lines, and if you see, oops, sorry. That's why I never had kids, because I probably would have dropped a baby. Okay, so you got two 9/16 nuts holding the master cylinder on, and two brake lines. I don't know, I don't think that booster's bad. It's not acting up like I thought it was. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the master cylinder. I'm going to show you how to bench bleed it on the truck, which is way easier. I couldn't find the actual little bleeder tool, so I got to make my own, but no big deal. So let me get this thing off, get the new one on, and let's take a look at what we got then. Okay, you see how all that brake fluid and gunk and grime is built up down around the bottom? That tells me the seal in the master cylinder was bad, and it was pushing fluid out past the back of it. The back of it's got evidence of this as well, and this, whoops, sorry about that. And this is why the pedal's not returning, and it started not returning again. So we're going to get that cleaned up. We're going to get the new one on, and I'm going to show you how to bleed that right on the truck. Here we go. New master cylinder installed, and I took some brake line and a proper size fitting and fed those lines into the reservoir. So now all you have to do is just pump the pedal, and that'll purge all the air out. That's you can see the bubbles coming up. It's starting to purge already with just sitting there. But this is a good way to do it when you don't have anyone to help you out, and this is better than climbing it in a vise and pushing in on it with the screwdriver. And I don't know, it's just easier here. So now that the tool is made, you stick it in the drawer, you label it, you always have it. And the one that I was looking for was made out of plastic. This one's made out of brass and steel. Not in China, but Canada. So there's that. Plus I made it myself, and sometimes the best tools are homemade. So I'm gonna go in there and pump that pedal for a while until we quit getting air bubbles, and we'll come back and take a look in a little bit. We're back, and we're gonna get these wheels on. Drop it down onto the ramp there off the bridge jack, and then we'll show you the master cylinder install. It's working good. I don't think that booster was bad. Well, as you can see, there's only 6 lug nuts, but as Puddin' from Puddin's Fab Shop would say, if 6 won't hold it, 8 never would have. But I do have some extras, so it's going to have just as a side note, these were not very tight when I took them off, and I got to check the back ones before I drive this truck down the road again, because the front, it felt a little squirrely. I mean, one tire was low, but these lug nuts were not tight. Alright, just so you know, position 1 on that 1/2 inch drive is 35 foot-pounds. The torque for A 77 F250 with the 1/2-inch lug nuts is 90 pounds. We're going to torque it to 90 pounds. Also, once I'm done, I'm going to check the backs because I don't want one to fall off. I've had wheel fall off when I was in high school a couple times. They were Kragers, but still, it's not a fun experience. Well, let's drop that down a bit. Need my reacher. All right, 90 foot-pounds. You also want to go in a circular pattern when doing this. That's 90. You don't want to just torque one all the way and have all the other ones loose. You want it to go on straight. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Then I go around and double check them. 90, 90. Oh, see, that's why you do it. You missed that one. That's at 90. We're going to jump back to this one. It's 90. 90. I bet you there's another one over here that's going to be loose. Probably this one. Nope. Another good idea is once you take it on test drive, retorque them. I know it's a pain in the ass, and I usually don't because I know the torque's right, but it's always a good idea. All right, so that wheel is properly torqued, 90 foot-pounds. Okay, there you have it. Master cylinder replaced. Bled, brake hoses, fronts and rear, replaced. Good thing I checked the back wheels on the torque because that right rear was just barely snug. Driver's side, that one was torqued. But all wheels are torqued. Tire pressure's all the same. That booster does not appear to be bad. So I'm not going to change it. I'm going to hang on to the other one because I have two of these trucks. Use the same booster. And if I don't need it now, I'll need it eventually. So they're 80 bucks, something like that, $30 core. But if I need one, I'll just shelve it. I like to keep parts on hand. Now I'm just going to clean up my mess. We have a lot of carnage here, and I am exhausted. Getting too old for this shit. So that concludes part 2 of brakes on the 77 F250, who has not told me its name yet. But thanks again for watching, and please share and subscribe and like the video. It will help me out. In maybe 3-4 years, I'll be making a living off of this. But if not, I'll still do these. I like to entertain people. I know I'm not real entertaining right now because I'm new at this. But when I'm not trying to do an instructional video, put it this way, when I'm drinking, I'm hilarious. So here we go. Got great pedal rebounds. No more brake lights. Done and done. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Tell your friends about us. Bye now.